Notice this pretty common error, I've even done it myself, of when you're wanting to put center the text here. As you see here, you've done it like in a 3-column, you create 3 columns, and the problem with this is like now if you want to make this bigger, it's no longer centered, and overall like you'll run into some weird problems, especially like on the responsive version of this, because these 3 columns will act like 3 different columns, and not what you really want is 1 column that's centered. So I'll show you how to do that real quick. So you'd create a 1 column, and it's actually a little tricky because Beaver Builder doesn't make this like totally obvious, but there's actually 2 columns here. The one on the outside, which is this, has the blue, and then there's this other one on the inside. That's actually a different column. So if you click on this wrench, it'll take you to the options for the entire row. If you click on full width, that'll make the row the entire width of the screen, but you can still select a different width for the content you want inside. Okay, so it looks like about 750 is what we're looking for here. You have that color for the row, so I'll go in and add that color. So I've added the color there, and next we can just drag the text in there. So no longer is it stuck on in a 3-column row. Now it's just 1 column. You can resize this as much as you want without breaking it or uncentering it. That looks about right. And then I'm going to show you one more thing. So let's say you wanted to add this headline here too, but let's say you wanted the headline a little bit bigger, a wider width than the text. You can still do that by creating another row, and see how now it's a little bit bigger than the outside of the body copy. So then you just go in and you have the different background color here. So you would just go in, make that the same, do kind of the same process that we did earlier, do it full width, and change the content width to what you want. So let's say that's about what you wanted. So yeah, so now you've got, it looks like they're on the same row, but the headline can be a little bit wider. And yeah, that's kind of the approach here. I thought it might be interesting, might be helpful for you as you go forward, maybe creating new pages in the future. This is kind of I think a simpler, cleaner approach to text widths and to making sure your typography looks great without it becoming kind of the headache of having these 3 columns. And yeah, that can become kind of a pain in the butt. So yeah, I hope this helps.